Hello everyone, welcome to this session on 30 Days to a More Powerful Vocabulary by Norman Lewis and Wilfred Funk. Today we are going to cover words for phobias and manias. This course is being presented to you by me, Shilpa Jha. Please rate, review, subscribe and recommend the course. Also please leave your valuable suggestions and comments below. So let's start with the first one, pyromaniac. Pyromaniac. Okay, so now mania means madness. Okay, so whatever we put ahead of it, we'll get to know which kind of mania does this person have. So pyro means fire. So a person who has an insatiable urge to set things on fire is a pyromaniac. Now that's really weird, because I don't know why people would have this this quality wherein they would want to start fires, but somebody who has a greed to do that, who has a mania to do that, is a pyromaniac. Okay, next is dipsomaniac. Dipsomaniac is a person who has the madness of drinking too much of alcohol. Okay, so this mania is not even good, because it's going to it's going to make a person have a lot of other problems also. But otherwise, a person who is really mad about drinking will be called a dipsomaniac. Okay, next is megalomaniac. Megalomaniac is a person having a conviction that he is someone great or has too much wealth. So this you would have seen that a lot of old men I've seen are megalomaniacs. So what happens is they feel that they live in the time when they were young and when they were when they were rich and affluent, and now maybe when they've retired, still they live in that megalomania, that oh my god, I was a VP or I was a senior VP and this and that. So they're not able to lead a normal life because they become megalomaniacs. They feel that they have a lot of power and a lot of wealth even when things have simmered down till then. So that's what a megalomaniac is. And this actually, I'm giving a very good example. I'm giving an example of a good person. There are a lot of people who are not that wealthy also, but they have this thing, like people from villages. So when they have, those who have a lot of lands and all, they feel that way, and they forget that those lands, they might not be as worthy as they were when they had it, like maybe say 15-20 years ago. So that is megalomania. Next is monomaniac. We've covered this word before also in one of the previous sessions. So he's a person who is mad at one area but perfectly normal otherwise. So you're absolutely normal, but you're obsessed with only one thing. Like maybe if I'm obsessed with writing, so that's what I'm doing day in day out. Anything I want to be good at writing, so I'll just madly go behind it. So then I become a monomaniac. So that becomes that means that I'm mad at only one area. And for me, a lot of people who are obsessed with their occupations are also monomaniacs. Why? Because they have a single goal in life: promotion, do well in your job, do well in your job, do well in your job, right? So they tend to become monomaniacs. Next is claustrophobia. Claustrophobia is a fear of enclosed spaces. People who have problems in lifts and all, that you would have seen, like some people cannot travel in lifts, so they have claustrophobia. Agoraphobia is just the opposite of that. People who fear open, unbounded places, like you can see this place. So people who fear that are agoraphobia. Then is acrophobia. Acrophobia is fear of heights. I think probably even I have it. So then people who cannot go to heights, like really high heights, so they are acrophobic. They have acrophobia, that is fear of heights. Next is amnesiac. Amnesiac is a person who has a very poor memory, and in fact this disease a lot of people have when they tend to be old. मुझे तो अभी से ही है. I think I tend to forget things very easily, but otherwise those who don't, for them it's like whenever they have a poor memory, so that they're not able to recall things very easily. So they are amnesiac. Next is somnambulist. Somnambulist is a person who walks in sleep. A person who walks in sleep will be a because somna means sleep. So somnambulist is a person who walks in sleep. Next is insomniac. Insomniac is a person who has difficulty in getting sleep. So this, I think in our generation there are a lot of people who are insomniacs, because a lot of people have this difficulty in sleeping, maybe because of odd sleeping hours or long working hours, or the kind of weird schedule that we make of ourselves, especially in engineering colleges and all. Okay, next is maniac depressive. Maniac depressive is a person who has alternate periods of depression and excitability. So I have this friend of mine. I've seen her. So what happens is she's very depressed at certain point of times and way too excited. I mean, much more than what's required at certain points. So I am guessing she might be a maniac depressive. Next is schizophrenic. So schizophrenic is a person who has a divided personality and one who often images and acts as if he sees someone else. So schizophrenic, I think we must have seen these I think there was this movie Houseful 3 or something in which this guy, it's shown that he's a schizophrenic, although I've not seen the movie, but I know. And otherwise also it's basically a split personality disorder. So that means basically there are two people in one person, okay? And a lot of people say that you should not be so afraid of schizophrenic because it's not like they are they're not beasts, and people are really scared of them. I don't know how much is this prevalent in India, but abroad some people do suffer from schizophrenia. Next is melancholiac. I think melancholy means sadness. So a person who's always who's very gloomy and always is in depression, right? So somebody who's really depressed all the time is a melancholiac. Next is a paranoiac. Paranoiac is a person who's always delusions of persecution. So someone who's really mad. Paranoia is like, you get mad about things that, oh my god, this is going to happen to me, some people, they're too careful about themselves, no? Like maybe if I'll drive in a car, I might meet an accident. If I'm outside the road, then somebody might hit me and move on. So they're very paranoid about certain things. So that is called paranoiac. Next is Oedipus complex. So Oedipus complex is unresolved attachment to unresolved attachment to mother with accompanied hatred towards father, usually in reference of males. So Oedipus complex is something even I got to know like very recently through this book itself, that when you have attachment to your mother but hatred towards your father. And the opposite is Electra complex, when you have abnormal attachment to your father but hostility towards mother. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked the session. Thanks a lot.